Welcome to this episode of Cash and Keys, Mastering the Art of Business and Estate Prosperity, hosted by estate and business planning attorney Larry Parman. Mr. Parman is the founder of Parman Easterday, a law firm that practices exclusively in the areas of estate planning, elder law, and business succession planning. He is the author of The Straight Shooter's Guide to Estate Planning and Economic Dominoes, a review of the economic cycle in the U.S. In these brief sessions, Mr. Parman will share information and insights on estate planning, elder law challenges, and how to successfully transition your business. Plus, there may be a few nuggets on other topics that will entertain and surprise you. Here's Larry Parman.
Hello everyone, Larry Parman, back again. You can tell if you've watched the last 2 or 3 videos, I'm recording 2 or 3 in a row here. Same jacket, same flag, same shirt, same background. But I'm on a roll, so I'm going to keep going. Today I want to talk about provisions that you put in your trust document or your will, and how some of those distribution provisions can lack clarity about what the trustee or successor trustee might be expected to do in terms of distributing assets to your beneficiaries. Now, what I'm going to talk about is particularly true if you're holding property in trust for a child or a grandchild for a period of time, and your successor trustee has responsibility for overseeing the investments of those proceeds of that trust share for that child or grandchild, and exactly how is the trustee going to balance their fiduciary responsibility for taking care of current beneficiaries versus future beneficiaries, because the trustee has a fiduciary duty to both. So if you have a trust created for the benefit of a child for their lifetime, and then at their death it goes on down to their children, in other words, your grandchildren by that child, well then the trustee has all kinds of issues. How do you protect the assets? How do you invest them to take care of the current beneficiary, but yet not dissipate the assets in a way that would diminish or minimize that being inherited by the grandchildren? Now, sometimes in trust we see distribution language that monies can be distributed for a beneficiary's health, education, maintenance, and support. We call that the HIMSS provision. And that can provide some guidelines, but it can also mean different things to different people. So for example, if a child decides they want to go to Las Vegas and go to a spa for 3 days, arguing to the trustee, well, this is a distribution for my health. Well, a grandchild might not see that. They might see that as frivolous. They might see that as an inappropriate distribution. Here's the big point I want to leave with you. We always recommend that somewhere, either in the trust document or even in a separate letter, that people who create an estate plan, particularly those that create a trust as the foundation of their plan, include some guidelines, some written guidelines to the trustee about your wishes, about things that would be appropriate distributions. The more guidance that we can give the trustee about your preferences through that letter of wishes or those guidelines, it gives them a useful tool in explaining to both the current and the future beneficiaries exactly what you wanted to have happen. So it's a fabulous asset for the successor trustee. It gives them some direction. It gives them some coaching. I like the idea of the letter because the letter can be changed as your life changes, as you see how beneficiaries develop, because how you feel about a beneficiary when they're 16 may be completely different than how you see them operate when they're 30. So again, the point is, in addition to just the traditional language that we often use and see in a trust or a will, when you're making distributions to children or grandchildren where the assets will be held in trust for a period of time, don't forget to consider adding guidelines to your trustee about distributions, your wishes, your preferences. You might say distributing for a car, $40,000, $50,000 is okay. Making a distribution to allow a beneficiary to buy a Mercedes Maybach for $250,000 or whatever they are, not appropriate. So I think you get the point. Just having that letter of the guidelines or the letter of your wishes can be a valuable asset in your estate planning concepts. Anyway, hope this helps, gives you an idea to think about, talk about. Look forward to talking to you soon. Signing off, Larry Parman. Have a good day.
If you would like to learn more about creating an estate plan for your family, protecting your assets if you have to go into a nursing home, or transitioning your business, call 405-843-6100 or send an email to info@parmanlaw.com. That's 405-843-6100 and info@parmanlaw.com. Thank you.